Animating a $2 plastic model excavator. The excavator has just dumped a load of shingle into the waiting truck. The truck moves off to unload it. Some imagination needed here. The excavator returns to the shingle heap where it scoops up another load and waits for the truck to return. The truck returns empty, and the excavator with its loaded bucket rotates around to the truck and dumps the shingle. The truck moves off as the excavator goes back for another load. The excavator cab is rotated by a geared motor moving between two limits that are 180 degrees apart. It's stopped quickly by applying a reverse voltage pulse when it reaches the limit switch. The movement is transferred to a crank on an arm connected to the cab. As the cab rotates, a cam lifts the boom to clear the truck's sides. The arm and bucket are rotated by a geared motor with approximately 240 degrees of movement. At each limit switch, the motor direction is reversed. The over-center effect can be seen as the arm scoops a load of shingle and then backs off a little before turning to the truck. The movement is transferred from the motor through a cable and wire system running from the rear of the excavator up through the works to the arm. And you can just see the cable on the boom now. Now the limit switches can be seen, and also the adjustable links into the model. The truck motor and arm are hidden under the shingle tray. The model would poke up through a hole in the layout, leaving the motors and electronics underneath. Each motor can be started by a push button to enable them to be synchronized into the correct sequence when first powered on. LEDs on the push buttons show the delay timer operation. The cab motor is on the left and rotates round, stopping at each limit switch. The arm motor reverses at each limit switch, which allows it to give an over-center movement. Three types of electronic modules operate the simple sequential controller: a start pulse generator which fires off pulses to start the sequence, motor boards with relays to start and control the motor. Three types of motors are used. One controlled by a simple 180-degree limit switch. Secondly, a quick stopping controller that sends a reverse voltage pulse to the motor. And lastly, a motor control that reverses the motor direction each time it reaches a limit switch. Adjustable delay timers allow sending a start pulse to the next motor in the sequence. The last motor sends another pulse which restarts the sequence again.